All right, so there it is. I guess this is kind of weird. I'm shooting this one with iMovie this time instead of the photo booth thing or whatever. Anywho, Mike here. It is day -1. I went ahead and of the 30-day raw challenge. So what I did this weekend was, the last video I shot was on Friday, just to kind of let you know what was going on. This weekend, went ahead and made a trip to the local farmers market. Made a trip to the Whole Foods here in Folsom. Not real happy with the Whole Foods in Folsom. Their produce section is super small. I fear that I may end up having to go back to the one that's in the next town over, Roseville. It's about 30 minutes away. It's kind of a pain to shop there, but you get what you get. Anyway, so I went ahead and did all the preparation stuff. So I've got tons of leafy greens, tons of fruits, tons of vegetables. I've got some nuts and stuff like that. Went ahead and got a little bit of alkalized water. I'm going to have to come up with a better option for that. That stuff is pretty expensive to buy just on a one-off basis, like the little bottles of the water, which really probably should be drinking one of those a day, or like $2.50. So, I know this is going to be expensive, just from the sheer number of vegetables that we're going through. But, I want to try to figure out if there's other ways that we can do this to get it smarter, because ultimately this isn't just a 30-day challenge, right? I mean, at the end of the day, we want this to be more of a healthy lifestyle, and the more that I watch the movies and the more that I read, things like the China Study, Forks Over Knives, Fat, Sick, and Nearly Dead. I mean, all those things are just, the stuff is out there. I mean, the information is out there. It's just a matter of, who's really kind of putting it into mainstream. So anyway, so here's my plan. So today is Halloween, and I'm probably going to eat the crap out of some candy tonight. But after that, tomorrow morning, I'm going to get up at 5 a.m. and I'm going to go exercise for an hour. So, at some point in time, I actually ran a marathon this year, and I felt really good about that. Had like the worst weather. Ran the LA Marathon. It was in March, and we had like the worst weather they had in like 10 or 11 years. I mean, it was pouring. It was nasty. So obviously my time wasn't where I wanted it to be. I'd like to be able to do another one. I'm definitely not in that kind of shape right now, but I'd like to be able to do that. So maybe at some point in time next year, maybe mid-year, another marathon might be in the books. But I'm not ready for that right now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get up, just to give you a general idea. Every day, I'm going to get up and I'm going to exercise for an hour. And then I'm going to go ahead and do a green juice in the morning. And basically a green juice is just going to be spinach. I'll put the recipes out here, but my green juices currently are spinach, kale, cucumber, carrots, apple, and a little bit of parsley. I like the taste. It goes together pretty good. Plus, it's got a lot of really nutrient dense vegetables and things like that. So it's a pretty good juice. And then once I have my juice in the morning, I'm going to try to stay on water till about 10 or 11 in the morning. Around 10 or 11, I'm going to go ahead and do a green smoothie that I make the night before, which is going to be a concoction of, again, more fruits and vegetables. This time with the smoothie, though, we're going to be getting the fiber. So probably going to feel a little fuller. And then I'm thinking probably in the afternoon sometime, where I'd like to get it at some point in time in the afternoon, maybe around 3 o'clock, 2 or 3 o'clock, where I then have a snack, maybe some nuts and a piece of fruit or something like that. I know that I've been eating like garbage lately. My stomach's probably all stretched out, so I'm probably going to need to eat a little more often than that, or else I'm just going to walk around being hungry all the time. And if it's one of those things where you're miserable doing it, you're not gonna do it. So I don't know. Maybe I'll do another smoothie. Do 2 smoothies a day or something like that. I don't know yet. We'll have to kind of play that one by ear. But I know that organization is going to be key for me, and and I know that being able to make sure that my foods and stuff are prepared. So my idea is that I'm going to get up at 5, hit the door, put on my Garmin, go exercise for an hour, do some sort of a combination of a jog, walk, something or else like that. Come back, do my juice, take my shower, get ready for work. And come in, get focused, get my work done. Drink lots of water. My water intake has got to increase huge, and then try to get my work done in a reasonable amount of time. So I'm pretty pumped about it, pretty excited about it. I'm not feeling real good. Every time I eat, I don't feel good. I feel like a sausage in a casing or something like that. I don't feel right. So anyway, I'm super pumped about this. I'm going to go ahead and below this video, if you're following this on the website, I'll put down, ultimately what my schedule is going to be like, and then as we kind of go through the 30 days, I'll go ahead and put down any changes or whatever. And then what I'll also do is I'll also put down some of the recipes of some of the juices and some of the smoothies that I'm using too, so that way if you want to get an idea about what some of this stuff is about, you can have that. Okay, again, this is Mike. I'm going to peace out right now, get back to work, but tomorrow's the day. All right, we'll talk to you soon.